Hello, this is an open conversation to Mr. Robert Kyncl.
So I'm Robert Kyncl, I'm Chief Business Officer of YouTube, and in my day-to-day job I'm responsible for all of the YouTube creators and content partners who are making their living on YouTube and creating amazing audiences.
So thank you to Mr. Neistat for having him on, and hopefully he'll be able to see this. My name is Ted Beer. I've been on YouTube since 2011, 2010 maybe. Had a long and profitable relationship with YouTube. It all started about 7 years ago when you guys contacted me about monetizing one of my videos after it got some traction, maybe had 10,000 views. Shortly after that I applied for the partnership program and we've had a great relationship. One of the coolest days I've ever had is when I got that box from you guys in the mail about my 100,000 subscriber benchmark. But all of a sudden, this loving relationship I have with you feels like at any moment in time I can come home and find all of my stuff on the front lawn and you chucking the TV out the window and having no communication with me at all. And the reason I feel that way is because my community is under fire right now from YouTube's flagging or striking system. And I believe that you've tweaked that algorithm potentially for the reasons of the Logan Paul incident in Japan. Or perhaps other drama incidents that you don't want to be showcased on YouTube. And I get that. I get that you don't want those things, but we have been caught in the crossfire. And we're being systematically struck out from YouTube and we're not getting any answers back. So this community, it's the airgun community, the air rifle hunting and shooting community. This community is not small, it's hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people, and that's why, Robert, I wanted to introduce you to them. So, Airgun community, Robert, Airgun community. Now we're not strangers anymore. And what I mean by under fire is, in the last week, there have been 12 or more long-standing channels who have either been double struck or completely eradicated from YouTube. Some of these channels include Pyramid Air, Airguns of Arizona, the two biggest distributors in the US. Huge manufacturers like Umarex, Hatsan USA, Daystate, Airgun personalities, YouTubers like myself, AEAC, Air Arms Hunting South Africa, American Air Gunner, the Airgun Gear Show, Tony Roman, Airgun Hunting Extreme Channel. All these channels have been struck or deleted from YouTube. I am actually one of the last men standing. I've had my bumps with YouTube. I've done some things they weren't too keen about. They've age restricted a few of my videos, demonetized them. I consider them the normal bumps of a relationship. But what's happening to these other channels right now is they're being triple struck, sometimes in a matter of hours, completely wiped off YouTube and given no chance to appeal. When they do appeal, if they get to hit that button, it's usually a message within 1 minute back saying your appeal has been denied, off you go. And when Logan Paul had that very bad lapse in judgment, you and YouTube decided not to immediately ban him or demonetize all of his videos because...
And of course, you know, with Logan and a lot of his projects for original productions, there are hundreds of people involved, people whose paychecks depend on it. So we don't want to make a rash decision that impacts so many people's livelihood. It's not just Logan, it's many other people.
And I hope you understand then when I say what you're doing to my community is the exact same thing. What you're doing is putting thousands of jobs, livelihoods, real people, people I know, people that work at these companies, people that I have met, spent time with. Robert, in that Casey Neistat interview, you said that you work for us. You said that all of your problems are our problems. No, all of our problems are your problems. And all of our wins are your wins.
So all of your problems are my problems. All of your wins are my wins. So we are tied at the hips, and I just love what I do.
And I believe you. So I'm telling you right now that we have a big problem and we need your help. You told us also that your attempts to communicate with the YouTube community can sometimes be disheartening.
You should know that we try so hard to communicate with creators, and it's always so disheartening. But like we want the feedback to keep on coming, but it's disheartening to hear that it's not cutting through.
So I really hope that my message, our message, is cutting through to you right now. An automated system, your automated system, is threatening to remove an entire community. And that brings me to a very important point, and that is the fourth tenet of YouTube.
So what we stand for is really 4 freedoms: freedom of opportunity, freedom of speech, freedom of information, and then the 4th one is freedom to belong. People creating communities on YouTube that they can feel like they can share a bit more with, that they may not have in person somewhere else, but on YouTube they do.
Freedom to belong to a community. And you've given me that. I made some of the greatest friendships and business contacts and international contacts. I have gone places that I would never have been able to go. I have seen things and got to experience things I would never have gotten without you. For that, thank you. And I'm asking you, begging you now, to please help preserve, save that community that you allowed us to build. I'm going to include the channels that I think have been not given a fair shake in the description below. And I'm hoping, Robert, that you contact me. Please, you have my email address. It's the same as my Google account. Please contact me. Or have someone in your office contact me. Just please, I am willing to be the voice for our community. I think that maybe I'm the last voice left. So, and maybe the reason I haven't been hit yet could just be sheer luck. Maybe it's because I have a larger subscriber base and view count than most others in my community. I don't know, but I'm using my opportunity right now, however limited this time is, to hopefully get your attention and have you see this video before it's too late. You say that you want your creators to feel safe.
If you don't succeed, we don't succeed. What we want to make sure that creators who are making a living on YouTube feel safe doing so. That there's no gaming, basically. That it's just all about like doing the right thing.
Well, we don't, and we're asking for your help. Please, Robert, get in touch with me. Please have your team review these strikes and these channel terminations. Please help us. We've made YouTube our home, and we want to remain here. Thank you for listening to me. Please get in touch with me, and I really hope that you can help us resolve this. We want to get back on our feet, and we're counting on you. Thank you.